Yes.
Namaste, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to the daily gentle yoga with the Hatha yoga component. Gentle yoga is designed to be palliative or preventive. In other words, these practices can have therapeutic effects, but they are primarily designed as preventive measures. Practices include gentle physical movements, breathing, mantras, and meditation. They're extremely beneficial in reducing the stress and increasing the communication among different body's organ systems. They also stimulate better immune system and body's repair mechanism. As a result, you'll feel better and minor ailments may be resolved. Yoga brings good health of the mind, body, inner awareness, and a sense of well being and cosmic connectivity. Regular disciplined practice is the key for lasting benefits. Therefore, if you miss a day, keep up your practice using videos available. Yoga is not just a physical exercise, nor is it a religious practice. Yoga is universal and can be practiced by everyone. Please follow the following suggestions for maximum benefit. You can do sitting on the floor or on a chair. Sit comfortably and keep your back straight for all sitting postures. Support your back if you need to using props such as cushions. Do the practices gently, smoothly, and without jerks. Slower the practice, greater the benefit. Make sure the breathing is slow and smooth. Become aware of the part of the body you're exercising. Gently close your eyes and bring your awareness inward so that your experience is deeper. There should not be any pain or strain of any kind, but if you do experience any pain, please stop immediately and seek clarification. If you have questions, you'll have few minutes towards end of the sessions to clarify. However, if your questions are of personal in nature, this is not the forum to ask. You can send a request to the address provided to you in the daily reminder email you receive. Please note, liability is entirely yours. For your information, there are 3 gentle yoga sessions offered every day, 7 days a week, free of charge. 7 a.m. is the current session, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and 6 p.m. Mountain Time. All of these sessions are recorded and available on the YouTube channel Life in Yoga Rajan. You can get links to all of these sessions and much more information on the homepage lifeinyoga.org. And remember to share this information with family, friends, and others so that more people may benefit. Have a blessed day.
Namaste, everyone. As usual, we begin with 3 ohms. So we can let's take a deep breath in. We go on to the chakra vibrations. I don't see anybody new today, so let's see. Okay. So we'll go on to the chakra vibrations. Bring your awareness to the perineum. Pressing on the little finger, we do Lum. Take a deep breath in. Lum. Release the fingers and continue. Lam. 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 Now we bring our awareness 1 inch above the perineum, and there we do Vam, pressing on the ring finger with the thumb. Vam. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Vam. Last time. Vam. Bring the awareness behind the navel, and here we do Ram, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. So take a deep breath in. Vam. Sorry, Ram. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Ram. Now we bring the awareness in the middle of the chest, in between the breasts, and there we do yum, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yum. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Yum. Last time. Yum. Now we bring our awareness to the throat, and here we do hum with thumbs up and a loose fist. Release the hands, continue. Now bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and there we do chum and thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. Chum. Release the hands and continue. Top of the head, we do Om. Again, thumbs up, loose fist. Release the hands and continue. Now we go on to the happy face breathing, the Ujjayi Pranayama. So those of you who know it, please proceed. For those of you who need instruction, bring your attention to the lowermost part of the mouth that connects into the neck, the hole over there, which we call as the throat. Focus over there and make a big smile with your eyes closed. You will be able to sense when the eyes are closed, you're more aware of the senses within. You will feel the stretch in the throat as the cheeks come out in the big smile. Focus on the stretch and inhale and exhale in a comfortable, slow pace. And feel like the air is rubbing along the stretch in the throat. When you inhale, it'll feel like a mild sucking sensation. And when you exhale, it'll feel like a reverse sucking sensation. So please continue. Now, let's go on to the respiratory mantra. Bring your awareness behind the sternum in the middle of the body and feel a rising vibration that goes through the middle of the body and out of the top of the head. The rising vibration feels like three syllables: Haim Im Haim Im Haim Im Haim Im Feel the flow from the behind the sternum going out of the top of the head. Don't focus on the breath. The breath must be unconscious. Like normally you're not even watching your breath. So that is the way, let it be unconscious. Just focus on Haim Im Haim Im So Uma Nagpal, you can add this to your practice. Daily you can do morning and evening 15 minutes of this Haim Im in addition to listening to Om. Now we go on to the circulation mantra. Focus on the chest, the lungs, and mentally vibrate Haim in the chest lungs area. Now we can go on to our spinal alignment exercise. But before I go there, I forgot something today. That is, I was thinking that each day, those of you who are regular attendees, one person or two people, can spend a couple of minutes to say why it is you're so regular in your attendance. I wanted to do it first thing, but now I don't want to break the mood of the practice that we are doing. So we'll catch up tomorrow. So tomorrow, please remind me, and we will do one or two people each time. Now let's bring our hands behind the back and get hold of the elbows. Take a deep breath in. And as you inhale, expand the chest and pull back the shoulders. And as you exhale, relax. Observe the changing sensations within you. Inhaling, expanding the chest, pulling back the shoulders. You can see what's happening to the muscles. And as you exhale, relax. Continue. Now take a deep breath in. Expand the chest, pull back the shoulders, and as you exhale, turn your head to the left and hold that position as you continue to inhale and exhale. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist the entire spine to the left and hold it there. And continue the inhaling and exhaling. Observe the changing sensations within. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist a little bit more and continue to hold the position. You can pull on your left elbow to twist a little bit more and stay there. Inhale and exhale. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist a little bit more and the same exhalation, come back facing the front. Inhale, pull back the shoulders. Exhale, relax. Continue to observe the changes within. With the next deep breath in, expand the chest, pull back the shoulders, and as you exhale, turn the head to the right and hold that position. Inhale and exhale and observe the changing sensations again now. And this time, with the head turned to the right, you can feel other muscles that are getting stimulated. From a yoga perspective, we say it's not the muscles, it is the nadis, the channels of communication. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist the entire spine to the right and continue inhaling and exhaling and watch the changing sensations within. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist a little bit more and hold that position. You can try pulling on your right elbow to twist a little bit more and stay there. Inhale and exhale and observe the changing sensations. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist a little bit more, and the same exhalation, come back facing the front. Now, release your hands from behind, and now we will do the backward arch. Keep your hands on the two sides, just behind you, and take a deep breath in. Push your pelvis forward and make a backward arch. Feel the shoulder go back and the head go back. Observe the easing of the muscles from the lumbar area all the way to the neck, along the spine. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly come up and bring the hands forward and push it out. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist all the way to the left and stay there. Inhale and exhale. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, go all the way to the other side and stay there. Take another deep breath. And as you exhale, come back to the middle. Inhale, palm into the chest. And exhale, bring the palm the other way around. Feel the stretch, not only in your shoulders and forearms, not only in your wrist, but also in your palms and fingers. Inhale and exhale and stretch. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist to the left and hold that position. Inhale and exhale. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, go all the way to the right side and stay there. Take a deep breath in and come all the way back to the center again. Inhale, palm into the chest. Exhale, lift up the hands high above. Feel the pelvis lift up, the shoulders lift up, elbows straightened, and you're all the way up. Now inhale, lift up one shoulder and tilt the other way. Feel the stretch all the way from the hip. Now tilt up the other, lift up the other shoulder and tilt the other way. Inhale, come back to the middle. Inhale, stretch up one more time. Release the fingers and go around the wrist. Inhale and exhale. Let's go in the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now, bend at the elbows and push your elbows behind your head. And keep pushing it. And slowly lower it down. And when you lower it down, observe how the two sides of the back align themselves. Now, we will do something relaxing. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Continue. Inhale and exhale. Just a reminder for everyone, today is the long session, so we still have an hour and a half to go. Now, let's cross one leg over the other. And you can do this seated on the chair as well, no problem. Get hold of your knee. Actually, giving instruction, it is easier if you cross your right leg over the left knee and you hold your hands, interlocked hands. And as you exhale, pull it in closer and in the other direction. And at the same time, turn the head the other way. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Now, when you're holding your right knee, use your left hand, extend it out, and leverage the left hand over the right knee, and bring the right hand behind and turn a little bit more. And stay there. Make sure the spine is straight. Inhale and exhale. Now take a deep breath in and twist a little bit more. And those of you who have the capacity to hook your hands from behind, Bring your left hand under the right knee and hook your right hand, take your right hand behind and hook the hands together. Only if you can hook the hands together, you should do this. Otherwise, don't do it. But because the spine will bend. Take a deep breath in and stretch back and hold there. Continue. Inhale and exhale. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist a little bit more and then release and come back facing the front. Now, we cross over to the other side. So now bring the left leg over the right knee and get hold of the left knee with both your hands. And as you exhale, pull and turn. Remember, in yoga, particularly with the asanas, the importance is not in attaining a position. The importance is stimulation of the communication within. So it is what is called stimulation of the nadis. You don't have to push to attain any position. All you need to do is stretch a little bit. That's good enough. Now lift up the right hand and leverage the left knee and turn a little bit more. Place the hand behind and keep the spine straight. Take a deep breath in. Bring your right hand under the left knee and take the left hand from behind and hook it. If you can hook it, stay in that position. If you cannot hook, don't do it. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist a little bit more and release and come back facing the front. I have a question. How many people were actually able to hook the hands from behind? Anybody? Very, very nice. Actually, you were able to hook it in the last few days, but the first time when we began a few weeks back, you could not, right? So this is what happens. In yoga, we work stage by stage. Only when there is a relaxation, you can twist, right? So all of you will get there, but we have to be patient. So again, step by step, we moved up in 3 stages we went in. And the Bihar School of Yoga says that if you can do this position with the hand hooked there, you will never get diabetes. Okay. So the thing is, basically, it's supposed to stimulate the pancreas, but diabetes is not about stimulating the pancreas, much more than that. But what it is unless you're completely relieved of stress, you cannot twist that way. So that's another factor that goes along with it. Okay. So now let's go to the next step. Now bring the feet together and bring it very close towards your buttocks. And then inhale and lift up the spine tall and bring your chin upward. Yeah, bring your chin upward. Lift up the chin. With the chin lifted up, lean forward from the hip. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Whether you lean forward 5 degrees or 45 degrees makes no difference. So Bhuvana, unmute yourself. I didn't understand your message.
It was not me, doctor. It was Aryan. He wants to know when you will do Basrika.
Shortly, very soon.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Actually, that is the best exercise for him.
Yeah, he loves it.
Inhale and slowly come back up. So now we will do 1 round of Bhastrika, and after that we will go on to lying onto the floor and doing other exercises. Okay. So keep your hands in a loose fist with elbows by the side of the chest, or palm with an interlocked palm in your belly. If you're using the hands in the belly, When you inhale, feel the belly come out. And as the chest expands and the shoulder pulls back, the hand will separate a little. And as you exhale, you come back, bring the hands together. If you're using the position with the elbows by the side of the chest, hands with a loose fist, when you first inhale, belly comes out. And as you continue to inhale, you lift up the elbows a little bit so that it has room for the chest to expand sideways. And then you pull back the shoulders and you open out the palms as you complete the inhalation. And as you exhale, slowly close the fist and come down. And the belly also goes in, right? So either way, keep the hands in whatever position you like and let's go. 1, inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. 20, exhale. Bring down the hands, keep the eyes closed, and observe the sensations with it. Now, we can go on to one more round of Bhasrika, and thereafter we'll go on to lying on the floor. So again, Let's get your hand position and let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 8. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Bring the hands down, keep the eyes closed, and observe the sensations. Now let's lie down on your back on the floor, and we will do the Markatasana, or the sideward twist lying down. Now bend at both the knees and bring the feet close towards you. Spread out the hands on the two sides like wings. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, drop both the knees to the left side as you turn your head to the right. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift up the right leg which is on the top and slowly extend it towards the left hand, only as far as you can go. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Now, focus on the right hand towards which the head is turned. Keeping the right wrist on the floor, lift up the right palm and feel the stretch right from the right hand going along the right side of the trunk of the body and all the way down along the right leg. Now, push the right heel out and curl up the toes towards you. Feel the stretch along the right leg. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Take another deep breath in. And observe the changing sensations within you. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop the right palm on the floor and let go of the heels, the right heel. Observe the stretch you feel in the hips, the right hip. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently bend the right knee and bring it over the left as before. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift up both the knees, straighten the head, drop the knee towards the left side or the right side, and turn the head the opposite way. So now the left leg is on the top, and you have turned your neck to the left, looking towards the left hand. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Feel the stretch all the way from the neck downward into the hip. A gentle stretch that you will feel. And in stages, we will increase the stretch. Now, take a slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift up the left leg and stretch it out towards the right hand. Observe the increased stretch from the left hip towards the left leg. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Now take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, keeping the left wrist on the floor, lift up the left palm, making it perpendicular to the forearm. And feel the stretch along the left hand. And of course, the left side of the trunk of the body. And from the hip going along the left leg. Now take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, push out the left heel and curl up the toes towards you. And observe the stretch all the way from the left hand and the left side of the neck, all the way down to the left foot. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop the left hand on the floor and release the left leg. Now, take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly bend at the left leg and bring the left leg over the right as before. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly lift up both the knees, straighten the head, and now take another deep breath in, And as you exhale, lift up the legs and bring the knees close towards your chest. Lift up your hand and go and hug your knees. Keep the head on the ground. Take a deep breath in. And as you hold the breath, lift up the head and chin and bring the chin towards the knee and hold it there. This is what is called as the Pavana Muktasana, the wind relieving pose. When you can no longer hold the breath, you can breathe normally and stay there. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring the head down on the floor. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring the feet on the floor with the knees bent. Now spread out the hands again on the two sides. Separate out the feet 2 feet apart. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, drop both the knees to the left side as you turn your head to the right. Because the feet were 2 feet apart, the left foot is near the right knee. Lift up the left foot and place it on the right knee and bring it down the right knee towards the floor more. Feel the stretch in the hip. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the left foot on the floor again. Take another deep breath in. Lift up both the knees and straighten the head and drop both the knees to the right side and turn the head to the left. Now the right foot is near the left knee. Lift up the right foot and place it on the left knee and pull down the left knee towards the floor. Feel the stretch again in the hips in a different way. Inhale and exhale. Take another deep breath in. And observe the changing sensations in the hips. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, release the right foot from the left knee. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift up both the knees and straighten the head and stretch out the legs and relax. Observe your breath, and as you inhale, feel as if the awareness is flowing right behind the middle of the forehead, where the forehead meets the hairline, in the middle of the brain, between the two lobes of the brain. And as you exhale, feel as if a cascade of waves going down towards the legs and hands. Now, bend at the knees and bring the feet 2 feet apart, close to your buttocks. Extend out your hands and grab your ankles. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift up the hips from the floor. And if you feel comfortable, lift up even higher till the chin hits your chest. Inhale and exhale into the stretch you feel in the hips, the thighs. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring down the hips. Now, stretch out the legs and relax. Now we will do part by part relaxation. Be lying down. Be lying down. Don't get up. Take a deep breath in. Bring your awareness to the left leg. Feel the left leg, all the muscles contract from the left foot all the way to the left thighs and the left buttocks. Twist and turn all the muscles and lift the left leg an inch from the floor. Hold it tight. Take another deep breath in and push out the heel and turn the ankle and tighten all the muscles more and hold it there. When you can no longer hold the breath, drop the leg on the floor and roll the leg to the left and right and make sure all the muscles in the left leg are fully relaxed. Now take a slow, deep breath in into the left leg. And as you exhale, feel the left leg fully relaxed and it's ready to go to sleep. Now let's bring the attention to the right leg. Take a deep breath in and tighten all the muscles of the right leg. Twist and turn and hold it an inch from above the floor. Hold everything tight. Take another deep breath in. Tighten all the muscles even further, tighter and tighter and tighter. And when you can no longer hold the breath, drop the leg on the floor and roll the leg to the left and right. And let the right leg fully, all the muscles in the right leg fully relax. Now take a slow, deep breath in into the right leg. And as you exhale, feel the right leg fully relaxed and ready to go to sleep. Now let's bring our awareness to the hips and the buttocks. Take a deep breath in and squeeze the buttocks and feel the hip rise an inch from the floor and hold it tight, tight, tight. Take another deep breath and make everything tighter and tighter and tighter. When you can no longer hold the breath, release and drop the buttocks, and then move the hips to the left and right, and make sure that the muscles in the hips and the buttocks are fully relaxed. Take another slow, deep breath into the hips and buttocks. And as you exhale, feel the hips and buttocks ready to go to sleep. Now bring the awareness to the trunk of the body. As you exhale, feel the back sink into the floor and stretch from the hip to the shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Actually, take exhalation. 1 second. Okay. So as you exhale, let the back sink into the floor. Take the belly in and feel the muscles fully stretched in your back. Then quickly inhale and take a deep breath in. Expand the chest and feel the belly come out. All the muscles in the trunk of the body are tight. Take one more deep breath and tighten everything even further. Hold it tight, tight. When you can, tighter and tighter. When you can no longer hold the breath, bring the breath to the mouth, blow out of the mouth and let the trunk of the body collapse. Now roll the trunk of the body to the left and right and make sure all the muscles there are fully relaxed. Now, let's bring the attention again one more time to the trunk of the body. Take a deep breath in. Feel every muscle in the trunk of the body revitalized. And as you exhale, find the trunk of the body fully relaxed and ready to go to sleep. Now bring your awareness to the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and lift up the shoulders and bring it towards your neck, towards your ears. Inhale and exhale into the stretch and hold the next breath in. Hold the breath and tighten all the muscles in the shoulders. Hold it tighter and tighter. And as you exhale, let it quickly drop. And now just move the shoulder to the left and right and make sure the shoulders are fully relaxed. Now let's bring the attention to the left hand. Tighten all the muscles in the left hand from the shoulder down to the palms of the hands, and make a fist and raise the left hand an inch from the floor. Twist and turn all the muscles. Inhale and exhale into the left hand. Take a deep breath in and hold all the muscles tighter and tighter, and hold the breath. Then you can no longer hold the breath. Let the hand drop on the floor and roll the hand to the left and right, and make sure the left hand is fully relaxed. Take another slow, deep breath into the left hand. And as you exhale, feel the left hand fully relaxed and ready to go to sleep. Now let's focus on the right hand. Take a deep breath in, tighten all the muscles in the right hand. Twist and turn and raise the right hand an inch from the floor. Hold all the muscles tight in the right hand. Take another deep breath in and make everything tighter and tighter and tighter. Hold tighter, tighter. When you can no longer hold the breath, drop the hand on the floor and roll the hand to the left and right, and make sure the right hand is fully relaxed. Now we will focus on the neck and the face. Take a deep breath in and tighten all the muscles in the face. The eyes squeeze, the lips come together, the jaws tighten. All the muscles are tight. Lift up the head an inch from the floor, taking another deep breath in, and then turn the head to the left and hold it tight and tight and tight. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, turn the head to the right and hold it tight, tight, tight. Straighten the head. And when you're ready to exhale, drop the head on the floor and roll the head to the left and right to make sure the neck and the face are fully relaxed. Now take a slow, deep breath in into the neck and the face. And as you exhale, find the neck and the face fully relaxed. Observe the entire body is fully relaxed. And while it's almost like a sleep, it is as if you're aware of the body and yet you feel different from the body. As you inhale, bring your awareness to the middle of the brain, behind the upper part of the forehead. And as you exhale, feel the vitality cascade towards the hands and legs. After a while, you realize you're not even watching your breath. It is as if everything is very still. Continue being the observer. As you remain as an observer, begin to realize you're not the body, you're just the observer. You're not the mind either. There are no thoughts. It's just observing. You're not even aware of the breath. Now slowly become aware of your senses within and gently roll on to one side and stay there. To roll on to one side, it will help to extend out one hand and you can rest your head on your arms and stay in this position, observing the weight you feel on one side of the body in the sinking into the floor. Now, as we are getting ready to sit up, the other hand on which you don't have your head, slowly bring it forward in front of you. Bend at the knee, particularly the knee that is on the top, and with the support of the legs and the hands, gently sit up. Now we will do one or maybe two rounds of Bhastrika, and then we will go deeper into meditation. So let's take a deep breath in. Bring your hands to the whichever position you like, the belly or the loose fist with the elbows by the side. And let's prepare for the first breath of the Bhastrika. Let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. And 20, exhale. Bring down the hands, keep the eyes closed, and observe the sensations within. Continue to feel the stillness within. When the mind has no thoughts and you're still within, in the eightfold yoga or Ashtanga yoga as is called in the yoga tradition, this is the state of what is called dhyana. Dhyana means going beyond the dhi. Dhi is what you would consider as the intelligence or ability to assess, analyze, think. So all the thoughts are subsided. So this is the state of dhyana. Out of dhyana emerges the state of what is called samadhi. And this is the state when the communication with the cosmos opens up. So the quietness with no thought within for you is the state of dhyana. Now let's go on to the next round of Bhasrika. Get ready. Let's go. 1, exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. And 20, exhale. Bring down the hands, keep the eyes closed, and observe the sensations with it. Now mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. If you have a personal mantra, you can focus on it. If you don't have a personal mantra, just visualize from behind the sternum the rising vibration going out of the top of the head. That feels like Haim Im Om, Haim Im Om, Haim Im Om. And we will have Om playing in the background. As you listen to the Om and your visualization, observe how from the no thought flat mind you feel a lightness and an upward awareness. That is how the connectivity begins to stimulate. But it's not fully established. It will take time. from the state where you are in. Realize you are not even the body, you are not even aware of it. You are not even the mind. You were in a state that was different. No thoughts. Realize this body and whatever we call as the mind and everything is only an instrument of the divine flow. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I have come into this body. Feel yourself saturated with awareness, the sensations from the top of the head, all the way down to the bottom of the feet. And whenever you feel you want to come out of meditation and open your eyes, raise the hands up and bring it in front of your face and look straight into the palm of your hand when you open your eyes. There is no hurry to do that. We have a few more minutes to go before we end. So this is a time for a little conversation. So I have a question, namely, how many people felt the blankness of the mind, and once we went into meditation, you were able to feel the some kind of a lightness coming on and an elevation? How many people felt the difference? Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Yes. So Meera Bhuta, do you want to unmute yourself and tell us what makes you be so regular every day?
Gives me like an energy to go through the whole day. I'm looking forward. In the night when I sleep, I said, okay, tomorrow morning yoga. That makes me wake up in the morning.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Very nice. So you feel energized, you can focus better, work productivity.
7 in the morning, but I do earlier because the work time. So I do today's session next day, but Saturday, Sunday I come. I join.
Anybody else like to share anything?
Yeah, Dr. Rajan, today's session was very fantastic. Very fantastic. I feel very lightless, like I've thoughtless mind, no, very thoughtless mind.
See, what happens is, this is the reason I like the 2.5 hour session, because to feel the spiritual awareness, it takes that much time. It cannot be done in a 1 hour session. This 1 hour session has come largely because the Hatha Yoga approach of all the yoga studios, they are more focused on physical culture. In other words, how to make the physical body in what they call the body-mind integration. We are looking at body-mind-spirit integration. The spirit element is missing in what is normally done in yoga studios. So when you do for 2.5 hours and we have the time, we can integrate the body, mind, and spirit.
It's very good, very good.
Very
I have one quick question. I mean,
Yes.
before anytime we do Bhastrika, do we have to balance up breath before Bhastrika?
Yes, that is needed. But what happens is, once you go through this process, that's automatically taken care of. That is the only reason we didn't do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You see,
Very good.
Bhastrika by nature energizes. If there is imbalance in the system, it will increase the imbalance. And that is why we need to be sure there is balance in the system before we do Bhastrika.
Very good.
We should probably do this 2.5 hours every day, at least for the people who can have the time, like me.
Yes. Madhuji, go ahead.
Dr. Narayan, I have been doing it every day, and this has brought me to learn that's how to sit properly. That has changed everything in me. But today, after doing this session, though I joined in the middle, but today is the first day when I felt that meditation has done something for me. I have been doing it. You see me every day. But today is the first day when I was completely out. I didn't realize and I felt that dhyan or the real calmness in me. Thank you
Excellent.
for that. And
Excellent.
I'm really benefiting from this by
Excellent.
doing it every day.
Excellent. Excellent.
We should probably do this 2.5 hours every day, at least for people who have the time, like retired people like me, many of the seniors.
Okay. I will take that thought under consideration. And maybe what we can do is, let's see if we can do it like a few days in a week, right? Instead of just one day in the week, maybe we can add one more day in the week, perhaps on Wednesday or something like that, where we can do a longer session. We'll discuss it, and if we can make that happen, we'll do it. How many people will be interested if we added one more longer session on Wednesday? So,
I'd
but
like that
Meera,
to
you
start
cannot make
early.
it on Wednesdays for this long.
Can we start early though? For
Yeah,
that?
Okay.
I agree to that.
Okay. Now we have to remember something. I'm looking over here. Is there anybody here from Houston? Nobody. So all of you are in the Eastern time zone. So if that is the case, we can start early. We can begin at like maybe 6 in the morning. Yes, Meera, go ahead.
Half an hour early, it gives time to people working like me. I feel like miss out. I don't want to leave, but I have to go to work. So, if half an hour gives a lot of flexibility.
Okay. So what we will do is I'll take in consideration for Wednesdays to begin at 6:30. And as many of you realize, I actually begin the connection at 6:30 in the morning, where I start with the Om. And in this session, I play the Om because this session, I am the one who is also controlling the session. The other sessions are controlled by other people, like the evening session by Anu, the 9 o'clock session, and the afternoon session by Bal Mukund. The afternoon session also appears to be like a social hour for many people. And so they get into that conversation. But when I like it to, that Om keeps people in the even frame of mind. So that's how we start. So what we will do is next Wednesday, we will plan to begin at 6:30 in the morning, and let's see how it goes. So we'll keep it as a 2-hour session instead of 2.5 hours, and we'll announce it. We'll begin at 6:30 next Wednesday, see how it goes.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Dr. Rajan, I
Very
have a
wonderful.
question. So during the relaxation, you're talking about the awareness flowing, the vitality flowing. How do you visualize the awareness of the vitality? What do you really mean by that?
Okay. Now, close your eyes. As you inhale, can you feel the air in your nostrils?
Yes.
Okay. So now close your eyes. As you feel the air in your nostrils, visualize the air in your nostrils are going all the way up the nose to the middle of your forehead, near the hairline. Can you feel it? There you go. That's how you visualize.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. So, Mrs. Patel, you wanted to say something, Sharad Patel?
Yeah, I was just wanted to tell you, yes, I totally agree. Today's session was absolutely amazing. And on my part, I really feel that I've benefited from improving focus, concentration, and memory. Besides my body feeling much energized. It is really a mind and body kind of improvement is what I'm trying to say.
You're a
it's just-
physician, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is your specialty?
I'm a radiologist.
Okay. So, where are you located?
Tampa, Florida.
I see. See, what is happening is you're using the physician's language, you can feel the mind-body connection, right?
Yes.
So the thing is basically, when people work from a physical domain, they relate to that. And of course, as a physician, you relate to the anatomy and physiology. And of
Right.
course, the mind today, from a psychiatric perspective, we know that the entire being is psychosomatic and not somatic alone.
Right.
And but the key part of it is what is behind the psyche is really the spirit element. And that is where, when you can feel the mind has quietened after all the stretching and the bhastrika, but the moment you let go, you feel the rising awareness, the lightness. That is how the connectivity begins with the cosmos. So the thing is basically, are you retired or still in practice?
I'm retired. I
Okay.
just retired last year,
Uh-huh.
but I do have a medical spa that where I try to practice holistic medicine.
I see. What we do, the measured yoga therapy training, the
Uh-huh.
next training begins in September.
Okay.
And, if you are interested and if you would like to learn, how to work with it, you may be a good candidate to do it. You can go to our website
Okay.
and right over there, click. You know where to go, right?
Yes, I do. I do.
Yeah. And so the measured yoga therapy training, you might find it stimulating for you to understand the deeper aspects of how we can work with it. In fact, what happens is the ability to heal autoimmune conditions, which would be considered incurable from a modern medicine perspective, is something that should be mind-boggling from a physician's perspective.
Yes.
And
This true.
that is because we can go, you see, from a modern medicine perspective, you know when the person is dead, but and also know when the person is alive,
Yes.
but you don't know what happens before the person is alive or after the person is dead.
Right.
And unless you can relate into that, we don't really know what is the underlying thing that makes the body live and who
Yeah.
they are. And so that is the point of connection that we are working with. So you might find it stimulating if you would like to
Yeah,
join
I
the.
will definitely consider. Yeah, because I have right arm carpal tunnel and little bit of radiculopathy, but right arm carpal tunnel. That's why I just kind of retired last year because it was just bothering me too much.
You didn't have any surgery, right?
No, no surgery.
Okay. The thing is, you see, what you can do is a very simple exercise whereby, how long have you had this?
It's almost now 8 months, almost over a year actually. It's
Okay.
getting, yeah.
In about 6 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks, you can overcome it.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yes.
Okay.
So all you need to do is one exercise for
Uh-huh.
15 minutes twice a day.
Okay.
And that one exercise is very simple. You
Uh-huh.
say you keep your hands like this on the floor. In fact, what you
Okay.
can do is you can keep one leg behind and you can
Uh-huh.
keep your hands like this on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can keep it like this or like this, where you can feel the wrist stretched out.
Okay.
And in this position, do the Ujjayi pranayama, the happy face breathing.
For 15 minutes.
Yeah, do this for half the time, and the other half of the time, bring the other leg forward so that you have equal balance on two sides.
Okay.
And how do we work? How does this happen? Because you, as a physician, understand that the real function of the brain is to direct energy for each cell in the body, right?
Right.
And so what happens is energy is what makes the body's program function. Now, from a modern medicine perspective, you don't give enough credit to the body's ability to heal itself. If you look back at medicine, going back, like 100 years back, the key element of medicine was how to keep the body in a state where it doesn't lose it doesn't go into any kind of complete instability where it cannot recover. But the goal of the body was to stabilize the body. But the deep rest in the system is what cured the system. It was not the medicine that cured, but the deep rest. So the body has the ability to heal itself. So what happens is when we do this practice, we are really stimulating both the afferent nerve sensitivity with the Ujjayi pranayama. And by keeping the hand over here, what we are doing is, with the Ujjayi pranayama and the spine being as it is, we stimulate through the central nervous system to bring more energy to this place. And through a period of 6 to 12 weeks, it slowly rebuilds or changes whatever is needed from a physical perspective.
Really?
You see, what happens is, from the research perspective on yoga, I mean the physiological research, they don't have any knowledge of making any structural change in the body.
Right.
Whereas we can make structural change through the body. And I have half a dozen cases to show that.
Wow.
The thing is, basically, we had a person who had mitral valve regurgitation, and it was estimated at 40% from the echocardiogram.
Really? Wow.
And the person, and this was the first person where we tested on in 2017. I told this person, his radiologist, his cardiologist is also a friend of mine. And he believes in yoga. But I told my friend, don't tell the cardiologist, don't tell anyone. Just do this mantra. And he had been scheduled to go to a person who is the topmost cardiologist who does surgery for correcting this. And so he was referred to do a clamping of the heart from outside so that they can reshape the mitral valve. So the appointment was 7 weeks later. So I told this man to do the mantra. And 7 weeks later, he goes to the other doctor and he looks at him and they do MRI. They find you don't have any problem. The mitral valve regurgitation is like 7%. And so he told him, go home. He came back to his cardiologist, my friend, and he did an echo again, and he was shocked. It was like 7%, and the previous time it was 40% regurgitation.
Unbelievable, yeah.
And the thing is, basically, what we have also seen is, in a number of cases where we have used the spinal mantra, people like this gentleman here, Kumar Subramanian, and there is another person in Tampa, not in Tampa, in Houston, who had issues related to the knee. After doing the spinal mantra, the knee got restored for him, his cervical vertebra got restored.
I am from Tampa, incidentally.
Yeah, he is in Tampa. So what happens is, we can actually make structural changes through yoga.
Yeah, because I also have a little bit of cervical disc from my past accident.
Yes.
And so I'm very careful in doing all this. Yeah.
Yes. And
the spinal mantra, the spinal mantra is the spinal mantra?
Yes. But you see, what happens is, everything does not work for everyone.
Everyone, right.
The process of yoga is not one size that fits all. Okay? So this is where the measurement comes in. When we do the measured yoga therapy, we can tell with a high degree of confidence for whom it will work and for whom it will not. So you see, this is the difference. So it is really eye-opening for doctors, and even now, the doctors are a little skeptical. Even though we have a few cases, how is it you can make structural changes in a person?
Right, right.
So this is where the role of the spirit comes in.
Dr. Rajan, I'd like to add something.
Yes.
I think 4 months ago, I told you that my mom was diagnosed with colorectal cancer and she had a big tumor.
Yeah.
And I talked to you and you gave her a mantra as well. And she went through the chemo. Yesterday, her MRI results came back. She was supposed to have a surgery from my NIH doctor, and the surgeon looked at her MRI and he said there was no signs of tumor in the MRI anymore.
Wow.
So,
wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, but I have to admit that she was, I don't know if she was very regular in doing that. I used to remind her like, do it. But, I don't think she was, but somehow whenever I do this yoga, I think she would be lying behind all the time. So I don't know if that vibration helped. So thank you very much.
Actually, when you say this, I'm reminded of a story.
Some of you know Dr. Sarkar, right? Dr. Dilip Sarkar.
Yeah.
And Dilip Sarkar is a retired vascular surgeon. He promotes yoga everywhere, and he was on our board till he retired from the board in April, and he used to be the chair of our board for 10 years. So he's still active with us in doing the CME program, continuing medical education that we offer. But the interesting part is, when he was presenting once in one of the conferences with all these Indian physicians, he was but one of the physicians got very angry at him, and he told him, he spoke about even you can reverse cancer and all of that. So when he said, the physician got really upset with Dr. Sarkar, and he said, you're a physician, and when there is a cancer in a part of the body, you have to simply cut the cancer out and throw it out, this thing. So that person was, and you are a physician, you're talking like this. How can you talk like this as a physician, right? So for a moment, the emotional response coming from this doctor nonplussed, Dr. Sarkar a little bit. And then after that, he gathered himself and he told him, can you tell me where the cancer came from? So wherever it came from, it goes back to where it came from. So this was the answer that Dr. Sarkar gave.
And Dr. Rajan, we have anything for ALS? My niece's mother-in-law developing ALS.
See, what happens is, the biggest problem for me is that the thing is, you see, when we work with the higher elements of yoga, people have already, before, when they're diagnosed with something, they have already gone into medication and have been there for too long, okay? And the modern medicine approach is to suppress the symptoms. So anytime when there is an autoimmune condition involved, we cannot really be effective with them unless the suppression mechanism, we are correcting the immune mechanism, whereas modern medicine suppresses the immune mechanism. So for us, we don't have any authority to tell people, discontinue your medication or whatever. And so for us, it is a bigger challenge, and that is why we cannot help everyone. Only when people are in the initial stages, we can help them. Initial stages, before they become fully dependent on medicine, if you catch people initially, before they go into heavy duty medication, we can help.
Yes, she's just starting developing right now. So, I mean, can I bring her to your clinic or something for nadi reading or something?
Sure, we can do that. Obviously we need to get the, the forms that need to be filled in, and I'll look at it and I'll tell you. So Dr. Patel, you want to say something?
Yeah, just wanted to ask you regarding the measured yoga, I still want to understand a little bit, what does it actually help to, does it help to diagnose or guide, or what does it actually?
We don't consider it as a diagnosis tool.
Yeah.
We consider it as a tool for pre-post measurement of what it does to, what a practice will do to any inherent deficiency in the body.
Oh, okay. So,
actually, in Russia, it is used as a pre-diagnostic tool. It measures the psychosomatic state of the being. And so in Russia, they use it as a pre-diagnostic tool, but we don't consider it as a pre-diagnostic tool. We want to consider it simply as a tool to measure pre-post impact of the practice on any underlying issue.
So it will also help us guide what practice one should do after we realize what that psychosomatic problem is.
That is exactly the reason for that mission.
Oh, okay. I understand now. Okay.
So we'll end over here at.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I have another 2-hour session to conduct.
Do you ever come to Tampa Bay?
Of course I do.
Oh, you have. I have to meet you. Please let me know when you're in town.
Actually, in October we are planning the retreat, so it's in. Actually, it's just an hour away from you.
Right.
In Groveland. So at that time, maybe we can make the time.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Namaste, everyone. See you all.